What is up, my fellow weirdos? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this video really quick, your girl got her first sponsorship. So I am partnering with Keen for today's pick a card reading. If you are not aware what Keen is a website that you can go to that has access to thousands of different psychics, mediums, spiritual advisors, and even astrologers, where you can go to get guidance at any time of the day or night, 24/7. The advisors on there will provide you with guidance and insight on love, on life's challenges, and just spirituality in general. Keen is also super affordable, and if you sign up, you will automatically get free promotions sent to you via email each week, where you can literally talk to somebody for as low as a few dollars to $10. And not only that, but when you sign up with trykeen.com/Tawny, you will get your first 5 minutes for only $5, which is super freaking affordable. So not only do you have the convenience of basically getting a reading from your home, you don't have to go anywhere, you can also choose how you would like to chat with them, whether it be on the phone, over chat, over an online chat that they have, or even over email and get an email reading. And each advisor charges a different amount. So if you're not just stuck in one price range or one price zone, which is another thing I think is really cool about their site. So my experience with Keen, trying them, I personally, to be 100% real with you guys, I had to go through a few different people before I found somebody that I really believed to resonate with me, and I really believed to be very accurate. Basically, just like YouTube, there is going to be tons of different readers. Not every video, reader, or reading is going to resonate with you, so keep that in mind. So I would definitely use your first few times to really explore and find someone that you resonate with. But the cool thing about them is that when you do sign up, you will just complete a really brief questionnaire, and it will match you with people they think that are good for you. And you get to fill out what kind of abilities you want the person to have, and then you also get to choose whether you want it raw and straightforward or whether you want it a little bit nice and sweet. But I really want you guys to find someone that you think is going to resonate with you. But I will be honest with you, I would maybe just spend a couple dollars or use their promotions to try it out until you find someone that resonates with you and that you're comfortable to spend more money with. That is kind of the route that I did and that I went down, and so I would suggest that for you guys too, because each advisor is not going to be for everybody, each reader is not going to be for everybody. That's just kind of how it is. But once you find someone that you can vibe with, you can totally develop an ongoing relationship with them. I think honestly, getting a different perspective from somebody that you trust and somebody that you resonate with is just a really cool idea, and I think that's honestly why we watch YouTube videos with readings and all of that to begin with. So yeah, guys, that is basically everything about Keen that you need to know. Make sure that you use my link, trykeen.com/Tawny, to sign up and to get their deal for the first 5 minutes for $5, which is a super cool deal. And that way you can just try it out. It's only $5 and see if you like it and if you want to keep using it. Everything that you need is down in the description below as well. And let's get into what the universe is trying to tell you. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this video is basically about what the universe is trying to tell you. So if you've been getting a lot of synchronicities or having a lot of signs, or if you're just stuck or stagnant or just feeling a little bit weird or off center at the moment, then this reading would be perfect for you. So basically, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. So please pick one of these 5 piles, and the timestamps will be down in the description and the comments below, so you can skip right to your pile. If you like to pick with crystals on them, then we're gonna go ahead and add crystals. Alrighty, so I know you can't really see because they're very small crystals, but yeah, from there, let's finally go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, starting with pile number 1. This is for those of you that picked this pile with the clear quartz. I actually know what this crystal is for once, with the clear quartz on top of it. So let's go ahead and see what is going on with you guys and what the universe wants you guys to know. Okay, so pile number 1, the first thing that I am getting here for you is it is okay to come out now. That's just coming to me. It is okay to come out now. You're coming out of the closet about something, or you've just felt kind of stagnant for a long time, or just kind of alone for a long time. For whatever reason, you went through some kind of transformation with the 8th house here. We also have the Hermit. So, and the moon. So you've kind of like stayed hidden. You've kind of been like out of the spotlight and just stayed hidden for a while doing your own thing, or maybe your self-worth took a hit and you kind of retracted, you kind of like retreated and went out of the spotlight or surrounded yourself with yourself instead of other people. I feel like a lot of you guys had to go within, because we also have Libra reverse. So either maybe you guys went through a breakup or a situation with a friendship or a significant relationship in your life where you guys basically retreated with the Hermit here. You guys had to kind of go within because something didn't work out, okay, in the recent past. And so I feel like you guys have still been sitting with that. And we have the key here, if I could get it off the table, which says locked doors can now be open. So you definitely went through some issues with the past, because we have the water element here and the moon here, the 8th house, all of that. So you definitely went through some heavy, intense emotions about something, some really intense emotional transformations. And now it's basically telling you that it's okay to come out now. Like, it's okay to let yourself out of that closet that you may have felt like you've been in for so long. Because we also have the Fool and the Sun. So this is like, it is okay to come out now. Like, the sun is coming out. You've been through a heavy time. It is okay to let yourself out. There is new beginnings on the horizon. There's new opportunities, new beginnings on the horizon. And I feel like you feel it deep down in your soul, because we have trust the niggle here, which is basically your intuition trying to tell you something. And that's what I'm getting here. Like, your intuition has been really trying to tell you something. Your emotions have been really trying to tell you something. But maybe you didn't want to listen for a while. And I feel like a lot of you guys are possibly healers, because we have the Sisterhood of the Rose, which is about beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. And we also have the Creator here. So there's definitely, the universe is trying to tell you to open your eyes. It is time to open your eyes. It is time to go on this adventure. It is time to do the things that you've been putting off. It is time to come out now. That's literally just what I keep getting over and over again. It is time to come out now. So yeah, and then we also have the Creator, like I said, and the Explorer. Okay, so once again, it is time to do it. Take the risk with the Fool here in the Sun. It's saying yes. This is a yes, okay? If you had like a specific question, this is a yes. This is like, it is time to go. No more holding back. No more dwelling on the past or the old things that happened, the old things that didn't work out. You will be okay. I feel that some of you guys are a little bit scared of finances with the 8th house in Libra there, maybe a business or something. But you're going to be okay. It's telling you the universe will catch you. You know, you just have to take that step. You just have to initiate it. The universe has your back here, yo. You just have to actually go through with it. Trust your intuition. What are you being called to do? And I feel like whatever it is has something to do with your passions. It has something to do with your intuition. It has something to do with leaving the past behind and starting a brand new journey, okay? There's also this childlike energy here with the Fool and the Sun. So this is also telling me that either this is something you've wanted to do since you were a child or for a really long time, or there's this childlike passion that you have. You've been connecting with your inner child, and it is time to literally go on a whole brand new adventure, to wipe the slate clean, to literally take the step that you've been needing to take. Like, you need to get out and explore. You need to create something. There's a lot of creative energy here as well. There's something that either you've been thinking about creating, but you felt like you were held back by something from the past. Some of you guys could have went through a breakup or a divorce, and so maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you've been thinking about dating again if this is love related. But I feel more than anything, this is kind of like life purpose related with the Fool and the Sun here and the Sisterhood of the Rose. Like, this is life purpose related. So you need to take that step. That is what the universe is like literally urging you to do. It is like nudging you. It is like trying to push you off that cliff, but you're like, no, I need to wait, or it's not the right time, or, you know, what about this? What about that? I feel like you guys have a lot of excuses, and the universe is like, no, go. Now is the time. It's never been a perfect time than now. Like, now is the time. Yes, it is time. You will be able to see it once you let go, like once you let go of this, okay? You need to trust your intuition. There's something that also, I feel like there's something that your intuition has been trying to tell you. It could be about another person that you didn't want to listen to, and you're going to see. You're going to see why that was very, very soon. But that is basically what I am getting here for you guys. The door's unlocked now. Like, it is time to come out. It is time to come out of the closet. That is what I'm getting for you guys. So hopefully that resonated. Let me know down below if it did. Like always, I love to hear your feedback, and we're gonna move on to pile number 2. What is going on, pile number 2? Welcome to your reading about what the universe has been trying to tell you. So this is definitely interesting. There's a few different things going on here. So you guys picked the pile with amethyst on it. And basically amethyst can be very good for raising your vibration and things of that nature, connecting to your crown chakras. But also it's good for leaving behind addictions or just toxic situations. And that is what I'm seeing here for you. There is a situation. Oh, okay. There is a situation that I feel has overstayed its welcome. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like it's either with friends or at work or with the media or something in your community and your social circles, because we have a lot of communication energy here. We have the 3rd house and we have Gemini energy. Gemini is reversed. So there's something here. There's like 2 sides of a story, or another side that, you know, you haven't wanted to see. And I definitely see here where you're confused because we have the compass. You're like not sure which direction to take with this situation. And then also with the 3rd house, this could definitely be having to speak up about a situation, because we also have no, you know, which is, it says wait, pause, postpone, say no. And then we also have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And I feel like there's a situation that you've possibly been trying to keep the peace, but it's quickly turned into a conflict or some kind of opposition. And so it's no longer working. And I feel like it has something to do with the 6 of Cups here, which is all about the past, people from your past, something along that line, something along those lines. And also, I feel like you're not wanting to do this because you're not wanting to cause a shitstorm. There's definitely something you need to end or say no to. You do not want to do this because you don't want to cause drama. You don't want to cause chaos or an uplift. We literally have the Death card and the Tower card. Like, this is like boom, you know what I mean? So there's definitely something here that I feel like you know about deep down, but you don't want to do anything about it, or you haven't been doing anything about it. And the universe is literally pushing you to end something in order for you to rise from the ashes, because we have transmute and a revolutionary here. So whatever happens in this situation, you are going to come out of it. You are going to come out of it so much stronger. Okay, you may have to rebel. You may have to stand up for something. You may have to make people uncomfortable or do something that makes other people uncomfortable. You may have to say no to something. You may have to walk away from something, but it's going to be so much growth for you. There's so many eyes in these cards, and that's why I feel like you see it. Like, you see through someone's bullshit, and kind of like this is a specific situation I'm getting, but it may not be for everybody. I feel like there's someone in your life that you just know like talks behind your back. You just know like they're two-faced or something. And because we also have the Griffin here, which is honor and good luck. And then we also have the Mystic Circle here, which says your abilities will be enhanced. So you see this, okay? But I also feel like from walking away from this situation, it's definitely some kind of social situation, but from walking away from this situation, you will have good luck. Like, I really feel like that's what this is saying. Like, you will be honored with the revolutionary here. Like, yeah, the person or the people that you are saying no to may talk shit about you, but they're probably already doing that anyway. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like they're really a loyal person, but I feel like you are with honor and good luck here. And so I do feel like you're, and then with your abilities will be enhanced, like, whatever you do, you will be so glad you did it. Like, because the universe, and this is like an example, I'm not saying this is your specific situation, but say you're in like a work situation and people are talking shit about you and you've been trying to like keep the peace and keep it together. It's falling apart regardless, even if you're trying to keep it together. There's something that you've closed your eyes to, but you know, like you can't deny it. You know deep down that it's there. And so instead of saying anything like to these people that are doing things wrong, you've just kept your eyes shut, like hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil, whatever. But the energy is pushing you to rise up, to take this energy and use it to your advantage, to basically either tell a boss if they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, or even like say something to them, because however it turns out, you will end up being the one rewarded for doing it, if that makes sense. In some kind of way. But you're definitely being asked to take a new direction, to transmute this energy and to take a new direction with compass there. You are being asked to do something different, to not try to fit in, to take the energy and transmute it into something else. With transmute and death here, this is like taking a shitty situation and using it for a better situation, if that makes sense. But I definitely feel with the Six of Cups here, you're going to be rewarded for it. And then I also kind of feel like this has something to do with someone either in your past or that you've known for a long time, or the reason you're not speaking up has something to do with your past. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. Hopefully that made sense. Definitely let me know down below if it resonated with you guys, but that's basically all I'm getting. It's kind of like, you need to say something. Don't dim yourself to fit in. You need to speak up with the third house and Gemini energy. You need to speak up. You need to say something. Yes, it's going to end a situation, but the situation was already kind of falling apart to begin with. And for whatever reason, you still need to speak up. You know what I mean? So hopefully that makes sense. And we are going to move on to pile number 3. Woo! Okay, so pile number 3, you guys are my wild ones. You guys are definitely going through a energetic upgrade, an upgrade that not only is going to affect your energy, but it's also going to affect your appearance, okay? And because we have the first house here, so this is what people see and the impression that you give, how you interact with other people. We also have Uranus here, which is very eccentric and surprising, something along those lines. So you are definitely either doing something out of the blue with your appearance or just your energy in general, because we have the Queen of Wands here, and then we also have seduction, okay? So this is definitely passion. Like you are, I don't know what, but the universe is like pushing you to end some kind of old cycle that where you've felt stuck, okay? Like, and to surrender to the process, to surrender to this huge energy upgrade that you're going through. And I think it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful. And then also we have the Child here and ancestors. So I feel that you have been, like your ancestors are supporting this. So maybe you've been getting into your ancestry or trying to get into like, what's the word I'm looking for? You're like trying to get into where you come from, your culture. You're trying to appreciate who you are and why you are the way you are, and your ancestors more. And if not, then you need to. Maybe you've been getting signs like, I need to start getting into this. I need to start seeing where I come from, my roots, and why I am the way I am, because this is very first house related. This is all about you and the changes that you're making to yourself and why, and the changes that the universe is making for you. So we also have the Child, and so I kind of feel like with ancestors and the Child here, either you may have a child ancestor that, like, you know, for whatever reason they, you know, are still a child in the other realm, but basically either you may have a child ancestor that's been trying to communicate with you, or you are trying to you're letting your passions back out that you've had since childhood, issues that you've had since childhood. So maybe you've been doing like shadow work a lot on yourself recently. I feel like this is also very much so about sexuality with the Queen of Wands and seduction here. So now we also have destruction. So I feel that some of you are kind of somewhat resisting this transformation. I feel like some of you guys are kind of resisting this energy upgrade, and maybe you I don't know, like you're resisting it somehow, and the universe is trying to tell you to surrender. Stop resisting it. Go into it with a childlike mind, with a childlike innocence, because you are having to face some kind of destruction with yourself or internally, possibly of your inner child. Not like destruction of your inner child, but kind of leaving behind things that happened to you when you were a child in order to go through this awakening, because we also have the awakening card. So, and it says energy upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So it's asking you to let go of whatever it is that you're holding on to, especially if it has to do with other people's opinions of you, because we do have the air element in here. So I feel like you're thinking too much about it. You're thinking too much about what how other people will see you and all of that. And it's like, just do it. Because we also have Imrama here, which says, where are you being called to journey to? But I'm taking that more as like, what are you being called to do? Okay. And you should just do it. Like the universe is like, yes, do it. Let go of all of these old ways of thinking and all of these like, oh, what is she going to think? What is he going to think? Whatever. Like, and just do it. You're literally like completely going through this major awakening, because Uranus can also deal with enlightenment and awakening. And we also have the awakening card. Some of you guys could literally go through a spiritual awakening. I find when I'm going through very transformative times and going through spiritual awakenings, my appearance starts to change. And I start looking different and everything starts looking different. So I feel that some of you guys could definitely be dealing with that. I also feel that some of you guys possibly are focused on a relationship or focused on wanting a relationship. But see, here's the thing, that's going to be the catalyst for you to literally get within yourself in order to make these changes, in order to let yourself be on the outside who, like, in order to let yourself reflect on the outside what's on the inside, if that makes sense. And that's kind of what I see here. It's like you're literally wanting to reflect the eccentricity within. You're wanting to reflect the passion and the seduction that you have within, and that is completely okay. Don't let anybody tell you that there's anything wrong with that, including yourself. I feel that some of you guys could be a Taurus, because with first house in Uranus, or a Taurus rising. I feel that some of you guys could be a fire sign, or an air sign. We also have the element of air here. It doesn't really matter. Hopefully that makes sense. Definitely let me know down below if this ended up resonating with you, because I always love to hear your guys' feedback. And yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys. We're going to move on to pile number 4. Oh my God, pile number 4. This is so freaking clear. It's not even funny. I literally love when the cards do this, because it's insane. Like, this message is just so clear. Like, none of it is all over the place. It's just so freaking clear. Okay, so let's get into it. You guys are rebellious, okay? You guys are my rebels. You guys want to help the world, okay? And remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, either pick another pile or watch another reading. They're not all gonna probably be on point, okay? You can't win them all. But basically, we have the wildling card. Okay, so you guys are wild. I thought the last pile was my wild ones, but you guys are real wild. They're like going through a transformation where they're trying to find their wild child. You guys already know your wild child. You guys are very, very, very familiar with your wild child. With the 10th house and Aquarius here, you guys have serious vision, serious goals, like of helping expand the human consciousness, of helping people, of really just getting out in the world and helping humanity, okay? To help others break free, to help others become enlightened even, and just to really help others in some way. I really feel like it has to do with enlightenment and human consciousness. It can also have to do with just something that's different, or being rebellious, or helping people find their freedom in some way. And you could use technology to do that. Like you could be a YouTuber or another reader or something. It doesn't really matter, but basically you just want to help people find their consciousness, so, or expand their consciousness. But so we have the Sphinx. Okay, so hold on. First we have the Wizard, which says use your skills to aid others. So once again, that helping nature, wanting to help other people. And then we have the Sphinx, which says choose your words carefully, as you can see. So okay, and then we also have the magnifying glass. So this is really looking closely at something, really closely watching what you say, I feel like. Because of that Sphinx card, like you're really having to closely watch what you say in certain situations. Maybe, and I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that maybe you've came on a little bit too hard or too heavy, or you've said something and it's backfired, or that will happen. Okay, so you need to be careful with that, because with these two swords in the wildling card, I'm seeing that this could cause conflict. And you guys are like, well, that's just me, like I'm rebellious. Okay, but you may need to, you just, for whatever reason, the message is very clear here. You need to watch what you say, okay? Because we're not done yet. So then we have the High Priestess and the Lovers, okay? So there is a situation or a decision in which you need to choose carefully, because we also have the Temperance card. So two cards about decisions, two cards about duality and opposites. And then on top of that, we also have the Mirror card, which says who or what is triggering you. So pile number 4, if you are in conflict with somebody, or if you're not careful watching what you say, especially publicly or to other people or to a group of people, this could backfire on you some way. And instead of mouthing off to someone, or because the Temperance is like trust your own inner wisdom, get quiet, trust your internal self. And it's also being able to see both sides, as is Temperance. So this is very much so about taking the higher road, seeing the bigger picture, being able to see both sides. And then we also have the Mirror, who or what is triggering you. And the reason why it's called a mirror is because whatever is going on is mirroring something back in you. So if you're having issues with a specific situation or a specific person, it's basically asking you, what is this mirroring back in you? And being able with the pillar here to connect the dots to see that it's two sides of the same coin, if that makes sense. Like, what is this person that's triggering you, or this situation that's triggering you? What feeling is it bringing up in you? And this is kind of how you do shadow work. And then once you see that feeling for what it is, and you're like, okay, it's bringing up fear. That's normally the root cause of all of it. It's bringing up fear in me for whatever reason. Not that fear is inherently bad. We all have fear, but sometimes our fear can be over exaggerated and then projected onto other people. So, we get miserable hating other people or resenting other people or being in conflict or at odds with other people, even though the issue is internal, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's what this is saying with the High Priestess and the two and the Lovers here. You need to go internal and figure out what this situation is triggering within you. Then we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So this could be going on with, this could be a karmic situation, or this could be going on with a friend, family member, whatever. But I feel like by doing the inner work, it's going to help you come together, and it's going to teach you that some things, as rebellious and wild as you are, some things are just better left unsaid. Some things are just better left not talked about. I'm not saying to not stick up for yourself. I'm not saying to just let people walk all over you. That's not what I'm saying at all. But the universe is trying to tell you that there's a specific situation within your life that needs mended, okay? That is something going on within you that you need to take a close look at, okay? That is what I am seeing here. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know down below. It's definitely a very it all goes together. None of it is off the wall or anything. So hopefully that makes sense, you guys, and I will see you guys in my next reading. We're gonna move on to pile number 5. What is going on pile number 5? So you guys right off the bat you guys are going through a lot of healing, I see. And if you don't feel it yet, you will. Maybe you feel stuck, maybe you feel stagnant, maybe you feel tired all the time. This is why, okay? You guys are going through massive healing because you guys have Cancer and Jupiter here for your first 2 cards. And Jupiter, you know, is all about your self-belief, your luck, your expansion, your growth. And Cancer is a very nurturing, healing energy. It's very motherly. And we also have the moon and the chalice. A lot of water energy coming up here. So maybe you've been sleeping. I also feel like your guys' dreams have been probably very vivid, probably very crazy. The chalice says rejuvenation and fulfillment. And that's basically what I see here for you. And we also have the stars, which says a long journey brings rewards. And that's what I see here with Jupiter. You guys have been through some massive healing in the recent months. And we also have Dare to Dream. I just saw that. And you guys are possibly resisting this. Or maybe you were at one point with the 9 of Wands here, reversed. But I feel like it is time to let yourself heal and then reclaim your power, because we have reclaim. So it's like, yeah, you've been knocked down for a little while, but it's time to get back up. It is time to, well, once you fully let yourself heal, it's time to get back up and reclaim your power with the Judgment card here as well. I also have like a huge mothering vibe. So I don't know if you are, just with all this Cancer energy, I don't know if you are a mother or if someone else, like your own mother, is in your life somehow or something, but I'm just getting a huge mothering vibe here. And we also have the transformation card, which says things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing, once again, that healing vibe. And then we also have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So if you've been feeling stagnant, if you've been feeling tired all the time, if you've been feeling like you can't get out of bed some days, if you've been feeling super emotional and your dreams have been insane, this has been why. You are literally releasing so much, like just so much, like you are healing from so much, and you're going to come out stronger and more beautiful than ever, because we have the lilies here. The lilies speak of wisdom. They can also give off like a mothering, nurturing vibe, and they also guarantee success in whatever journey that you're on. So whether it's a relationship, whether it is a job or your own path, this is literally telling you that you are growing from it. You are going to work out. You are becoming alive again, because as you can see, there's the glass, you know, the painted glass behind them. So they're frozen in time, but they're still alive. They're still growing in front of that glass. So it's like you're releasing stuff that was frozen in time that you felt like you could never get over with the 9 of Wands reversed here, but you're finally moving on. You're finally getting over it. So let yourself release those energies. Take care of yourself. Give yourself a break if you haven't been like resting a lot. Like you seriously need a break. You seriously need to just do some self-care routines, you know, for a week or 2, and then reclaim your power, because you are going to rise, literally, like you are going to rise stronger than ever, more beautiful than ever, more healed than ever. And yeah, with the star here, you know, like a long journey brings rewards. And then we literally have Jupiter. So, I mean, like this, once again, like these cards, this pile just all completely goes together. It's a kind of very straightforward message. I'm not really sure what else I can say. If you've been feeling down, you're coming out of it. Don't worry, like it's not going to last too much longer. You just need to quit thinking about what you should be doing, or I need to be working, or whatever, because the crystal that we have on here is pyrite, which is fool's gold. And this is basically, you know, in rituals and stuff, people use this for money. and it can, you know, be equivalent to money. So I feel like you guys have money on your mind, or you guys have been wanting to work and get out and do things, but you've been like completely taken aback by this Cancer lunar eclipse that we just had and all this energy. It's been very heavy for you. But with transformation here, you guys have been going through some deep healing, and it's going to be okay. You're going to come out stronger than ever. And and it's been teaching you how to let go of the past in order to reclaim your power, in order to trust yourself. So give in to the energy, quit fighting it, like surrender to the energy and understand that it is just a period of time, and you owe yourself this period of time. There's a part of you that just really needs you to stop. And so stop, listen to that part of you and really go within. Also listen to your intuition. Your intuition is so freaking active right now. But I feel like the universe is trying to tell you, listen to your intuition. You won't be sorry. Your intuition, like, it is calling to you. Your dreams are calling to you. Your sleep is calling to you. Self-care is calling to you. Also, with just the moon and judgment in general, this is something coming to light. This is some kind of like, this is honestly accepting your past. This is full on accepting your past, no longer trying to run from it, like, and just literally accepting it for what it is. Any secrets or anything that you guys have had hidden for a while, it is coming out for you to accept it and then to reclaim your power, because that is how you are going to reclaim your power. So it is so important for you guys to get rest right now, for you guys to rejuvenate, because that is what is going to fill your cup back up. Okay, so that is what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 5. Hopefully that resonated. Let me know down in the comments below. And that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to if you would like to watch more videos from me, then I have a ton. You can check the description below, or you can just check my channel in general. I have a ton of other pick a card readings as well, and just other videos. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye.